Welcome, everybody. This is Mark in Northern New Jersey. This is day 28 of the second series of our 21-day course, going deeper. So while we're settling into this program, let's get our foot soaking equipment ready, the dishpan, salt, towel, and rinse water. On Thursday, this past week, we looked at pure inspiration, which comes from the second chakra, Swadhisthana. And today we're going to look at pure attention, which is a manifestation of the right Nabi chakra. So that's what we'll focus on for this class. If you're new, no problem. This is a class for all levels. Even if it's your first time, you are more than welcome to join us. If you've missed anything or like some more explanation, every class is live streamed to YouTube and saved on YouTube, so you can watch it. If you like one-on-one support, somebody to answer questions in an individual basis and meet with you even outside of the classes, you can request a mentor if you don't already have one. And you'll notice that there's a link for a mentor form in the chat, in the Zoom. And as a reminder, as always, Sahaja Yoga has always been free. Shri Mataji, the founder, never took any money, and we certainly don't take any money. We do it out of our love and our concern for everybody who is seeking the truth. So today is Sunday. It's our workshop day. So that means we'll have a video of Shri Mataji, a foot soak, and a guided meditation with the theme being our pure attention. And then following that, we'll have breakout rooms. And so you'll notice things happening with your name, and that's to prepare you for a very efficient move into the breakout rooms. So I'd like to introduce a good friend of mine, Jack, as our presenter for this evening.
Hey, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you, Mark. So my name is Jack Cleet. I'm joining you from Cincinnati, Ohio, my meditation room, where today we had our first daffodil come up in the spring. So on behalf of my wife and myself, we'd like to share that daffodil with Shri Mataji and with all of you out here. So that being said, today is all about attention and working on our right Nabi. We're going to do that. We're going to have a foot soak. We're going to have a meditation. But I want to give you a couple one-liners, short things that I just want to say before we start meditating. So, you know, there are two types of people on this call probably. There are those that are going deeper, and there's those that are already deep. So what I'm going to say, if you're already deep, you know this. I can't tell you anything. But if you are going deeper, then maybe you might learn a few things here. So one, I remember my early days, and I was like looking at the piece of paper, I'm feeling things on my hands, and what is it? So just a little something that helped me remember this, and I'm going to share it with you. So if you're one of those people that's still looking at the piece of paper to see which finger is which chakra, this might help you. So hold your hand up and do this with me. Okay, you're going to start at the bottom. That is number one, first chakra. And at this point, we're just going to start moving. Number two. And from here out, we skip fingers. It's that easy. Skip fingers, number three. Skip fingers, number four. Continue around. Skip fingers, number five. Skip fingers, six. And then seven is right here in the middle. And then that area around there is the void. So if you are meditating and you feel something on your fingers, you want to obviously, or at the right time, you want to go ahead and work on that and to clear it out. So that's one way to do that. So on this hand, same principle, 1, 2, skip fingers 3, skip fingers 4, skip fingers 5, skip fingers 6, 7, and then around the palm there. So that's the first thing. The other thing, again, I remember when I was new, they're like, go clockwise when you clear it out. Clockwise, it never came easy to me. Literally, our body is the clock. So up here is the 12, down below is the 6. When you go clockwise, you go to the left, down, up, and around. Okay, that's the second thing I wanted to share with you. The third thing about this Nabi here, one of the things that we can do to help clear it out on the right side is to put some ice on it to cool it down. You can be in the shower, you can turn some cold water on and just let it run on your side here. But if you want to use ice, the thing that the wife and I use is just an old shampoo bottle. and you freeze it. And when you're done, you can discard the water, put it back in, let it freeze up with clean water, and you can do that. So you're going to be putting that on your Nabi chakra right there. Okay, you can even put it on your skin, believe it or not. It's not that cold. First time, kind of freezes the thoughts, right? So it's kind of fun. And then the last thing that I want to just show you, and of course, you guys might already know this stuff, but we're going to raise our Kundalini in a second and we will meditate. But it's always good sometimes to take your right hand and just to trace up your central spine and to put your finger on your Sahasrara, the top, and this finger, the middle finger. Why? Because that is 1, 2, oh, that's 3. That is the middle finger right here, the third chakra, and this is all about attention, which brings us right to our meditation. So let's go ahead. Take a deep breath. Let's raise our Kundalini and go ahead and put the bandhan on. And if you're joining us in a Footsoak tonight, you can go ahead and give a bandhan to the water and put our feet in there. So at this point out, let's keep our eyes closed. And let's take our right hand and again go from the bottom chakra all the way up to the top of our heads and touch it with that middle finger. And let's do it a second time. And now I'm going to ask you a question. Where is your attention? Your attention hopefully is on the top of your head. So bring that finger up there a third time. And let's collectively open this Sahasrara chakra, the top chakra. Tilt your head down just a little bit. The 12 is at the back of your head. The 6 is at the front. So just do 3 sets of 7. And you can even kind of pull up the Kundalini as you do each set. And today we're going to work on our right side. So if you know how to clear that out, you're going to raise your left hand, palm facing backwards, pulling in pure, clean vibrations through the left hand or through the right hand, and flushing the system out through the left hand. Now let's actually give vibrations to that third chakra, which is right under our rib cage on the right hand side. So just put your hand there, pull in clean, pure vibrations through your right hand. Let them go up across your shoulders, down your arm, and out the left hand into your liver. And here we're only going to say one affirmation today. And that is, you can ask Mother, the Kundalini, please come into my attention. Please come into my attention. Keeping your eyes closed, you can remove your hand from your liver if it was still there. And once again, let's take our right hand. Ask yourself, where is your attention right now? When you ask yourself that, take your hand and move it to the top of the head. My attention It's on the top of my head. And let's collectively open this chakra one more time. Just pull the Kundalini up after each of those sets. And if you are doing a foot soak with us, you can rinse our feet. Stay silent. Keep your attention inside. We will be listening to a talk, short one, from Shri Mataji, 1989, I believe, from Italy, where she is going to talk more about attention. So as you listen to that talk, literally bring your ears up to the top of your head. Listen to it through your Sahasrara. So enjoy. Thank you.
So the basis or the essence of the Swadhisthana chakra, though is aesthetics, the force and the energy of Swadhisthana chakra is attention. If you have a wobbly attention, if your attention is 1 minute here, 1 minute there, if you have an attention by which you just can criticize others and cannot see your own faults, if you have an attention by which you show people that you are a frivolous, nonsensical person, then your Guru principle is wasted. It is the effort of Sahaja Yoga that is wasted. And your Guru's job is also wasted. Minimum of minimum. First, the attention has to be pure. But pure attention doesn't mean harshness. It doesn't mean asceticism. It doesn't mean disciplining your eyes like a blinkers of horse. But in all freedom, your attention to be concentrated. Where do we pay our attention the most? If we are honest, we can think on human level, we pay our attention to our children, to our wife, to our husbands, to our family, the relationships which are with love. So, when your attention has got the compassion and the love for another person, then only you can work out the realization of others. If you have to work out the realization of others, it has to be an intense love for another person. If you don't have that intensity, you are just moving your hands, raising the Kundalini because your mother has given you powers and it's finished off. That intensity of love can only give you success with your pure attention, and I think the pure attention can only love. Impure attention cannot love, because all impure attention is self-oriented, I-oriented. They are not self in the sense spiritual oriented. But the idea that spirituality is love, it seems to be a new idea for many people. They think spirituality means a person who is just absolutely dry like a beanstalk, and nobody can go near that person, nobody can communicate with such a person because that person is too pure. If the soap cannot cleanse your body, what's the use of having the soap? If the soap is afraid to come near you, then it's better not to be called as soap. So, we come to the point that the creativity, if it is our aim, lakshya, for that the attention we should purify. And to be purified with love, with compassion. And the same attention, when it is filled with love and compassion, it gives you dynamism, it gives you strength, it's untiring zeal you get. And the joy of seeing your reflection into another person is very beautiful. No words can describe it. Of course, as soon as you take to this principle, you develop so many qualities within you. The first you develop is wisdom. Because you realize where you are going wrong, why this is not working out, why there's a problem, why your creativity doesn't act. It becomes evident to you, obvious to you, and you start learning. And wisdom comes to you and you understand. Wisdom is when you realize your mistakes and rectify them. And with that, you develop the balance, the understanding, how to deal with another personality. I always tell the story of a car, that there's an accelerator and also there's a brake. You have to use first both of them without understanding what is it. Still you are not a guru. You are not even a driver. Then when you know, then you automatically drive, then you are a driver. But still the master is sitting behind. So now you have to become the master. And when you become the master, you can balance the vehicle and you can see the driver, accelerator, and also the brake. And you can manage it just in a very simple manner. So this Guru principle is limited and goes on increasing its limitations, like the horizon. As you start growing into more creativity, the more people you create. And the central point of this one is the Nabhi, is the center, which like a big pivotal point on which the whole of this movement takes place. Nabhi chakra, as you know, you get it from your mother to begin with. So a guru has to be the mother. He must have the qualities of the mother, not the modern mothers, but in the real sense of the word. That a guru has to love her children and has to have strength and courage to correct her children. And the earnest desire should be to put the children onto proper lines, to guide them and to help them to rise.
Let's keep the attention at the top of the head and absorb the love and the wisdom in Shri Mataji's words in our silence. Sometimes a thought comes tiptoeing in and sometimes it comes crashing in. You can say, not this, neti, neti. Let's once again use our hands to bring the attention from Kundalini to the Sahasrara, with the left hand at the Sahasrara and the right hand going around it. As we move the left hand up the center channel, we tie up our Kundalini. And one by one, we protect all 7 chakras with each of our 7 bandhans. So in a minute or two, we'll be in our breakout rooms in small groups, sometimes one-on-one, sometimes with a small group. And in the meantime, just let me let you know that we'll meet again on Tuesday, same time, same station. And the topic will be establishing the peace and that sense of contentment and well-being that is inside each of us in potential. And we'll develop that through the meditation. And we also have quite a few resources available if you want to build on your knowledge and experience of Sahaja Yoga beyond these classes. You can, if you don't already have one, request a mentor, someone who's kind of like a brother or sister, like a good friend, to be there to meditate with you, answer questions, and support you in whatever way is going to work for you. We have a WhatsApp group. So if you're not already in the WhatsApp group, it's a way to get reminders about what's happening in the course and the links to the course. And we try to put a message every day, which is something about that rising of our attention every day. And all these resources, including handouts we've given out, are at our course website, which you can see on the slide here at the US Sahaja Yoga website. So now we're going to have the interactive workshop. If you're with us in Zoom, you'll be in a breakout room. If you're still in YouTube, here's your chance to get on over to Zoom so you can join us in a breakout room. So it takes sometimes a minute or two or three to get it all worked out. You probably notice there's a number that's been added to your name, and that helps us to quickly move you into a breakout room. Otherwise, the course schedule as a review is 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8:45 New York time. So we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. So while we're waiting to get into our breakout rooms, you may hear some music in the main room. And if you want to have even a bigger dose of enjoyment, we also have the Footsoaks, which are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Same station, same time.